if there's ongoing termite stuff. That's the question, right? We also are putting offers in on 5 properties today. And I know it's terrible to hear this right now. So hey, listen, I have really bad news. We had a buyer back out, sucks, but it happens. Yeah, no, I mean, none of that looks bad. I just wonder what it's gonna cost. Gosh dang it, I wish these deals were as good as they were true. Kind of like I always like to reiterate to everyone, make sure you have a network of people you're constantly letting them know you're buying deals. Now I have realtors FaceTiming me on any pocket listings they're getting while they're at the property, and sending me pictures, sending me videos, and you have an army of people that are just getting you deals, and you don't have to spend any money on marketing. Which I was just a gentleman that I know that's sent me, this is like the 3rd or 4th deal he sent me in the last like 30 days, and I've already closed on, got 2 under contract he sent me, so he sends me good deals. There's a ton of termite damage and wood rot, so all the subfloors falling down. You want to make sure you get professional opinions to make sure you understand that information to then pass off to other investors, or if I'm just going to close on it myself, I need to make sure I get a second opinion on that. Once you're dealing with adding all new supports, all new subfloor, termite remediation, it's a whole different expertise you need to bring on your team. For me, I'm like, hey, I have specialized knowledge in a lot of different areas. In this one area, I don't know. I haven't bought a lot of properties with literally subfloor falling out all around the property. Everything else is great, but how much would that cost? I'm gonna reach out to like 4 or 5 of my investor buddies that do a skinny one, reach out to a couple of Facebook groups and ask anyone, hey, what are the things I should look out for? Is there any, cost associated with a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, 1,200 square foot property to redo all new subfloor and do all new termite remediation? Getting that out there and getting a lot of professional opinions, not just everyone's opinions, will be helpful to kind of help you make your decision on if you should lock it up, if you should buy it, if you should just move on to the next deal. There you go. Good. She's a huge help sometimes. Sweet. So we're talking right now over the structure of our deal. We're selling to a fund. We have $35K worth of room on the deal, and now we're just going to structure it in a way that we get a 10-day inspection period, get our fund in there, get their answer back. We need to get contracts over to them though. I know. Yeah. So I'll get the seller side, you get the buyer side, and then we'll get it going, and I'll just say, earn some money after the 10-day due diligence period. So I really wasn't looking forward to this conversation I just had, because we had to reach out to a seller and get an extension. We had a really good rapport with the seller, and they don't want to sell to anyone else. We had a buyer back out, sucks, but it happens. And so we had to go to the seller and ask for more time. I just, right out the gate, I was on the phone with him and I said, hey, listen, I have bad news. And I just said, listen, we had a capital partner that we were testing out on your transaction to get this thing done, and I know we're supposed to close here shortly. However, we're gonna need to get an extended close, but I just wanted to call you right away, be transparent with you. I said, if you want to keep the earnest money that you have in escrow, I'll release it right away. Or if you'd be willing to give us a shot to, get this done, we're happy to get this deal done, done with you guys. And he was just super thankful that I was straight to the point, direct, didn't sugarcoat it. Honestly, he's like, no rush for me at this point. I want to work with you guys, and I really appreciate you calling me right away and telling me. And so it's like there's this inward tension when you have to have these tougher conversations or break these bad news moments. If you're very direct and honest, it can be actually like even more of a rapport builder, that you're doing what's best for them at the end of the day. And that's what's huge. He's like, no, I'm gonna close with that. So yeah, that's what I just got the phone doing, and it feels good to have that conversation now that's over. These are all utility bills. Utility bills. There's a waste bill for one of my apartment buildings. Utility bill. They won't send you e-statements in Missouri for a lot of your utility bills. So much freaking paper everything. He's walking. Like, no, I want to work with you guys. And I think he's even willing to do the novation too. So hey, listen, I have really bad news. So like you right from the gate, you're like, they expect, hey, this is bad news. Like you don't say it any other way. You say, hey, I have really bad news for you. Price it. We came up with it's really way far off. And I know it's super, probably terrible to hear this right now, but that's just what we come up with. And I understand, like, if that's not even reasonable for you. Yeah. They just feel like, oh, thank you. They told me honestly what the situation was.
Here's the deal, there's been several investors that have walked the property with me, and every single one of them says that it's just the layout is just killing it because it's just so weird. It's just a weird layout.
What's been the best offer we've gotten so far?
$255.
To speak to your layout thing. If we get a novation on it, then we can just put it out there on the MLS and then let people walk it.
Yeah.
Right? So,
and with it being vacant, it's like there's a lot of freedom with that.
Oh yeah.
Getting as many walkthroughs as we need.
And so tomorrow my goal is to get us all on the phone with him and have him agree to a novation. It's called multiple exit strategies. Multiple exit strategies. Today wrap up. Today I worked on a lot of odds and ends, just operational things, following up a lot of different projects, tenants, documents, situations. A lot of honestly very boring work right now. We also are putting offers in on 5 properties today. We have 2 properties out in Iowa, 3 in Kansas City, 1 out in Raymore, Missouri. So we're moving a lot of volume, doing a lot of volume. There's also the back end part of it where I'm going through and doing a lot of just like nitty gritty things. So I mean, today though we got a lot of deals done. It's hard for people to understand the aspect that there is a lot of like ups and downs where deals fall through, or it's exciting, we're gonna make a 20K fee, you know, but that's awesome. But it's the day after the day movement that allows you to have significant financial freedom in doing 7 figures every single year in a wholesale business. If you guys are enjoying these videos, you know, let us know. Like, comment, subscribe. Give Jace a shout out for editing and putting it all together. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.